Hello and welcome to another update video about Filecoin. Filecoin seems to have completed this third wave. That's at least what the chart suggests right now. Due to the sell-off, obviously Filecoin joined the sector-wide sell-off that we've seen today in the crypto market. I see this move up still as an ABC structure potentially. So wave A to the upside, wave B to the downside, and a C wave to the upside, which could get one more high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please note that I don't see this chart overall as high quality because it lost I think 99% of its value in the bear market. That means it's highly questionable if it will ever go to new all-time highs. But for now, we're just tracking the structure, and I have mentioned to you in previous videos, we have a resistance area that goes all the way, or let's say Fibonacci retracement area, that goes all the way up to $88. So it really takes a break above $88 to tell me that this chart is doing something more bullish. So it's a huge undertaking to get the price back there. We'll see if we get there. I mean, for now, we're tracking still an active uptrend. I will stop doing so below $4.35. Ideally, it holds $4.89. That's the support I showed you last time. I have now added the $4.35 level because I think it looks potentially like a diagonal. The C wave could be a diagonal, so I rather want to add the golden ratio level, which in a diagonal is still a key level to watch. Not so much in an impulse, but I don't want to suggest that this is a proper impulse to the upside, especially with this move down here. It looks more like a three-wave move up. This wave 3, and that means wave 1 is a three-wave move, wave 3, and wave 5 could also be an ABC pattern. But most importantly, the wave 3 did what it needed to do. It reached that target box. We talked about it in the last video. It was reached on Tuesday. I think it actually reached the target after my last video, which is good to see, and got rejected where it needed to. So I think, when did I make the last video? A few days ago. And yeah, we had this box on the chart as ideal range for wave 3, and then the wave 4 should really not break below $4.35. Please, very important to understand that in a wave 4, if this is an impulse, we don't want it to go below the 50% fib level. But if it's a diagonal, which it could be, it's sometimes not very clear when we deal with these altcoin charts, but because we're dealing with a C wave here, it could literally be an ending diagonal, and then we have to just give it a little bit more space. I'd rather give it a little bit more space, and then it's still important to understand that even if we break below the golden ratio there, it could still be a wave 4. Literally in a diagonal, wave 4 and 1 can overlap. And the only thing that the wave 4 must not do is to break below the wave 2 low. So the invalidation point is actually down there at around $2.95, which is far away. Now, I would probably not count it as a wave 4 if it goes down that much. It would be something different. But please note that there isn't really that clear rule that I normally use for impulses, where below the 50% fib level, we don't count it that way anymore, because it could be a diagonal below the golden ratio. It unfortunately still could be a wave 4. It would be only in very rare cases, so it's still a pretty good level to watch. But yeah, I just highlight here an area where the price in the current wave structure ideally turns around. But please note that this is not a very high quality chart, so I would not rule out that this support level breaks. You can never rule that out anyway, but I would not be surprised at all, because the chart, as I said, it lost like 99% of its value in the bear market. It actually made a completely new low. Okay, so you see the chart since the 2017 chart, basically the beginnings, and at least here on Gate.io. And yeah, I mean, it made a completely new low, broke even below the 2018 lows. Now that's not good. And the move down looks pretty clearly like a 5-wave move, like an impulse down. And the move up so far is also very weak. So, I consider that as an ABC structure. So A wave, B wave, C wave. If the move afterwards to the downside is corrective, it could give us another high. And then we have an A, B, C of a larger A. Then this would be B. And we get another C. It could still be a wave 2, just reset. And that's where the 88.4 USD level comes into play. Because only a break above that level would make a wave 2 corrective rally less likely and would open the door to new all-time highs. And even then, the price could still, I mean, in an all-time high scenario, all-time high was around $240. So there's still, quite a bit of distance to overcome to get there. So yeah, it's a huge undertaking to get back. It would take from here, just from here, a 3,000% move to the upside to even only get to the 2021 highs. So it's a huge undertaking. So let's see if we can do it. I mean, I'm open to it. It's just that just consider the context of this chart. So when we have a chart that is pretty potentially bearish, even though currently the trend is up and I'm tracking it, but we should be less surprised if a support level breaks. Yeah, that's really all I can tell you. I think levels are clear. As soon as, by the way, as soon as a low has formed here in wave 4, the next high in a wave 5, well, ideally we reach the next higher Fibonacci levels, possibly even $13.63. But the way this is going, the wave 3 already finished. I mean, the wave 5 might only reach $10.04, $12.67. Certainly pay attention to these levels. And bear in mind there is going to be structural resistance where the previous A wave high was located, around $9.50. Yeah, $9.50. If we look at the typical target for a C wave, okay, then what we can do is take the length of the A wave, we go to the low of the B wave, and the very first level I'm normally watching for is the 100% extension level. That is at $10.78, so it's pretty much in that white box there. A break above that takes us to $13.63. These are the main levels, $15.04. Yeah, but we'll see if we even get there. So yeah, just to highlight that we're probably currently in a wave 4, mentioning support, one more high possible as long as the support level holds. After one more high, we have to potentially watch for a deeper pullback. That's my update about Filecoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.